Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. What would you do if you accidentally overheard a secret so dark it could destroy your entire family? And worse, what if the person behind it was someone you trusted? Dylan walks into Forrester Creations expecting a normal day, but instead overhears Ivy confessing to manipulating Will and Electra for her own gain. What follows is a tense confrontation, a slow unraveling of lies, and a powerful showdown that exposes Ivy's deception to everyone. So picture this with me. Dylan is walking into Forrester Creations like it's just another regular day. Nothing special. He's not expecting drama, not expecting chaos. He just wants a simple update on the latest designs. That's it. But you know how these things go. The moment feels off. His footsteps echo slightly on the marble floor. And even though everything looks calm on the surface, you can't tell something's not right. There is this tension in the air that he can't quite explain yet. And then it happens. As he passes by the design studio, he notices the door is slightly open, just enough for voices to slip through. And one of those voices, it's Ivy. Now, Ivy, she's always been composed, polished, almost too perfect. The kind of person who makes everything looks effortless. But what Dylan hears in that moment, it doesn't match that image at all. She's talking to Daphne, and not casually, not harmlessly. No, she's confessing, calmly, almost confidently. She admits that she's been pulling strings behind the scenes, manipulating both Will and Electra. Not by accident, not out of confusion, but deliberately, carefully, step by step. And Dylan just freezes. You can almost feel his heart pounding in his chest as every word sinks in, because this isn't gossip. This isn't misunderstanding. This is the truth, and it hits him hard. All those moments where Ivy smiled, where she acted sincere, where she seemed trustworthy, suddenly feel fake, like everything was part of some bigger plan. He quietly steps back into the hallway, but his mind is racing. He can't unhear what he just heard. It's stuck in his head. Every detail, every word, every calculated move she described. And now he's standing there thinking, what do I do? Because this isn't just about him. This affects Will, it affects Electra, it affects the entire family. At first, he's angry, like really angry. The kind of anger that makes your hands clench without you even realizing it. But underneath that anger, there's something deeper betrayal, because he trusted her, they all did. And now he realizes he's been watching a performance this whole time. So Dylan finds himself at a crossroads. He could storm in right now, confront her, let everything explode, or he could take a step back and think. Plan, make sure that when the truth comes out, it actually protects the people who have been hurt. And that's exactly what he chooses. Later that day, he walks into a meeting room where Ivy is sitting, completely unaware of what's coming. She's focused on her designs, looking calm, confident, in control. And when she sees Dylan, she smiles. That's some same polished, perfect smile, but this time it doesn't work. Dylan walks toward her slowly, his expression unreadable. There is this quiet intensity about him that immediately shifts the energy in the room. You can almost see Ivy hesitate for just a second, and then he says it. He tells her he heard everything, and just like that, the atmosphere changes. Ivy tries to play it off at first. You know that classic move, pretend it's nothing, act confused, act like he must have misunderstood. But Dylan doesn't let it slide. He calls her out directly, clearly. He repeats what she said. He names Will, he names Electra, and suddenly Ivy can't hide behind that calm persona anymore. He can see it just for a moment. The crack in her composure, that tiny flicker of panic. She tries to recover, tries to laugh it off, tries to twist the situation, but Dylan stops her. And this is where it gets intense because he's not yelling, he's not losing control, he's calm. But it's that kind of calm that's actually more dangerous. Every word he says carries weight, every question hits harder. He asks her why. Was it about control, power, proving something to herself? And for the first time, Ivy doesn't have an answer ready. She hesitates, and that hesitation says everything. Dylan can see it now, the truth, the guilt, maybe even regret. But it's too late to hide it. And then something shifts in him. His anger is still there, but now there's disappointment too, and concern, because he knows this isn't just about Ivy anymore. It's about the damage she's caused. So, his tone softens slightly, but this message becomes even stronger. He tells her this isn't just manipulation. This is about trust, about relationships, about people who believed in her, and then he makes it clear. She's going to have to face what she's done. No excuses, no quick explanations, real accountability. After that moment, everything at Forrester Creations changes. He can feel the tension everywhere. People start noticing things, conversations become quieter, looks become sharper. There is this unspoken understanding that something big is happening beneath the surface. Dylan doesn't just drop the truth all at once. He handles it carefully, strategically. He talks to people, he pieces everything together. He builds a clear picture of what Ivy has done. And then comes the hardest part telling Will and Electra. Will struggles to believe it at first because he trusted Ivy. He believed in her, so hearing that she manipulated him, it shakes him. Electra, on the other hand, she feels everything at once anger, confusion, heartbreak. It hits her deeply. But Dylan stays steady. He supports them, he reminds them this isn't their fault, that they were manipulated, not weak. And slowly, the truth starts to settle in. Meanwhile, Ivy is losing control. That confident, untouchable version of her, it's sleeping. People start questioning her, doubting her, watching her more closely. And Dylan, he doesn't rush. He lets the truth reveal itself piece by piece. Until finally, everything comes to a head. In the boardroom, this is the moment everyone's there. The tension is thick. You can almost feel the weight of what's about to happen. Dylan stands at the front and lays it all out. Step by step, every move Ivy made, every manipulation, every consequences, and this time there's no escaping it. The truth is clear. Ivy tries to defend herself, but it doesn't work. Every excuse falls apart, every argument gets shut down, and in that moment, her power disappears. Because the one thing stronger than manipulation is truth. The whole situation is a perfect example of how manipulation doesn't just affect one person, it spreads. It damages trust, relationships, and even self worth. Dylan stepping up the way he did shows leadership, but also emotional intelligence. He didn't just react, he thought about the consequences and protected the people who needed it most. And Ivy's downfall, it shows that no matter how carefully you plan deception, eventually it catches up to you. Honestly, this kind of storyline hits hard because we have all seen people like Ivy in real life. People who smile, act kind, but have their own hidden agenda, and sometimes you don't realize it until it's too late. What I really respect here is Dylan's approach. He didn't explode right away. He took control of the situation, and that takes strength. In the end, this wasn't just about exposing Ivy, it was about protecting truth, trust, and the people who deserved better. So let me ask you, if you were in Dylan's place, would you have confronted Ivy immediately or handled it the way he did? And do you think Ivy deserves a second chance, or was this betrayal unforgivable? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoy deep emotional stories like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe because trust me, the drama is far from over.